Hey there YouTube, this is Elite Master bringing you a video review. Today I'll be taking a look at the high-grade Gundam Origins Guntank Early Type. Now this is the granddaddy to the Guntank that we all know and love. And this is, in my opinion, a far better design and obviously a far better model kit than the original high-grade Guntank. Now then, let's go into what makes this kit so cool. He's molded in 4 colors. He's got this light gray, this darker gray, this like brown, and a single clear green visor piece, which is awesome. I love that. I love that it's molded in green. Now then, let's go over his articulation real quick, because he has a little bit. His head's on a ball joint, so it can actually wiggle around, and it rotates really well. So you gotta be careful with that antenna that you don't snap it off. Snap it right off. His arms are actually pegged in at an angle in here, so they can rotate around, move in and out. They can rotate at the bicep. He has a straight arm, double jointed elbow. His machine guns can move up and down like that, and they can rotate. And his waist is on a great big ball joint, so good movement there. Can rotate 360 no problem. It can wiggle around. And, surprisingly enough, articulated treads. They pull out, and they have a ball joint here and a ball joint there, so you can move them around. You can have them like that if you want, like if he's doing like some stuff. You can move them out like so, give it more dynamic look. It's really cool, and I love the way this thing looks. Now then, let's just go over some of his details first, which is, there's a lot. Like on his head, as I talked about, he's got these dual antennas. So all this molded detail here, he's got these like smoke grenades, I guess. His treads are really nice looking. He's even got some hydraulics molded in right there in the back. He's got this little machine gun right here. He's got these cool little hover thruster things on the bottom. And on the back we have like an exhaust. And this big old thing right here that can move up and down. And his cannons can rotate slightly out that joint. No actual up and down from there, but they can move up and down like so. That's about as far as they go, and they have this nice hydraulic action in there. And then these things can move forward and back on a detent. And that's pretty much all the detail that goes on for this guy. He's got excellent detail, pretty good articulation considering he's a tank. And he just looks awesome. He looks far more intimidating, far like better than the original Guntank. Speaking of which, let's do a comparison with the original Granddaddy Guntank. I say that, but this is supposed to be the earlier version of this. Alright, well, as you can see the similarities in terms of general design aspect, like the treads for the lower half, all this. The guns, although these look a lot nicer with their two-tone colors. And these are just kind of like big old fist cannons. And the cannons are a lot more interesting on this version and make a bit more sense, because like there's actual like place for the recoil to happen. Like there's actually something here to absorb the firing of the gun, instead of this where just like boom, there. This is the whole cannon. And like kind of weird looking. I'll be honest, I never was a really huge fan of the original Guntank, so he can go off to the side now. But this is what I love. Real nice mechanical detail, really good articulation, all things considered, and he just looks badass. Now then, for what else he comes with in the box, you'll get a spare version of this little canister back here. And it's just an extra. It's because it's on a dual molded plate, and you do get a thing of decals. And also, before I forget, he does have a opening little hatch right here, right there. And I don't know if that's actually the cockpit of this thing. That'd be neat. But yep, the hatch opens up right there, and that is about it. It's pretty much everything you can talk about this guy of. Yeah, but that is the Guntank Early Type. I hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll see you all next time.